coming into the cooler months here in Australia, so I wanted to go for something a bit warm, a bit comforting, but above all else, I want it to be something simple that you can throw together at the end of the working day without too much fuss. And I think I've pretty much scored the perfect recipe on those counts. Let's make this beautiful one-pot chicken and veggies on the One Pot Chef. Great thing about this recipe is that it's all done in one pot. So you can do this in a large pot like I've got here. You can do this in a large fry pan, a large deep fry pan, a big saucepan, whatever you happen to have, as long as it's got a lid. Now, all I've done is I've got this over medium heat. I've got a little bit of oil on the bottom, and we're going to start by browning our chicken. I'm using some thigh fillets today. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to cook this in batches for about 2 minutes each side, just enough to get it a little bit browned. We don't need to cook it all the way through. We'll finish cooking it later once we've got everything together. But basically all we want to do is just get a bit of colour on the outside. I'm using 8 thigh fillets today, around about 1 kilo or just over 2 pounds. But you can use thigh fillets, you can use breast, you can use drumsticks or wings or whatever portion of chicken you like. Once the chicken is browned on both sides, we're just going to transfer it over to a plate, and we're going to keep it there while we work on our other ingredients. Next, I'm going to add in our onion. I'm going to put in 1 large brown or yellow onion, which I've just roughly chopped up. I'm also going to add in a little bit of garlic as well, and a couple of tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Now that's freshly squeezed out of a lemon, not freshly squeezed out of a bottle. Don't make me hit you. And we're just going to cook that, stirring them around a little bit for a couple of minutes until the onions start to go a little bit translucent. They start softening. You get a lovely smell at the moment. It's wonderful. We're going to add our chicken back into the pot along with any juices that have run off. Time for some veggies. I'm going to add in 3 large carrots, which I've just peeled and sliced. And some baby potatoes, or chat potatoes, which I've just cut in half. I haven't even bothered to peel them. There's 8 potatoes there. They're just little ones, so they won't take long to cook. And all we need to do now is to add our chicken stock. I'm putting in 1 litre, 4 cups of liquid chicken stock. And this is a great flavour boost because it's got all sorts of wonderful herbs in there as well. So it saves on having to add any extra ingredients. We're just sort of working with the natural flavours of the chicken and the garlic and the onion and everything that's in the stock. I'm just going to pour that liquid over. Season with a little bit of black pepper. And we're just going to turn the heat up to high until this mixture starts to boil. Once boiling, all we need to do is pop on the lid, and we're going to turn the temperature down to low, and we're going to allow this to simmer for about 20 minutes. While our chicken and veggies are simmering away on the stove, I thought I'd take a moment to remind you to check out my social media, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Links in the video description underneath this video on YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it. That way you won't miss out on any of my new videos. It's been 20 minutes, so let's take a look. Ooh, wow. That smells good already. Lovely. Now we're just going to add our final ingredient in, a little bit of extra vegetables. We're going to add in 2 cups of peas. I'm using frozen peas today. Please don't judge me. Feel free to use fresh if you wish. We're just going to quickly stir those through, and then we're going to pop the lid back on and allow this to continue simmering for another 5 to 10 minutes or until the chicken is cooked all the way through and the vegetables are nice and tender. And that's all there is to it. You can serve this straight out of the pot into bowls. You just add a bit of chicken, add a bit of veggies, pour a bit of that beautiful soup liquid over it, and that's all there is to it. It's absolutely fantastic. There's no complication. It's literally just brown a bit of chicken and chuck it all into a pot. It doesn't get simpler than this. You have no idea how good this smells. I'm going to have a quick taste. Oh, it's so good. Try a bit of the chicken as well. Oh my. Oh, it's so tender. The one thing I love about this recipe is its simplicity. You're working with the natural flavours of these ingredients, the chicken, the carrot, the onion, the garlic, just basic everyday flavours that when they come together, they just work fantastically. You don't have to do anything too complicated. You don't have to add a half a dozen extra herbs and spices to it. You can add extra things if you want to, but I think the basic flavours are just so simple and so pure and so fresh. It tastes absolutely wonderful by itself. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later. Like I said, this is the basic version of this recipe. If you wanted to add extra flavours to it, it's very easy to do. You can jazz it up with a little bit of chili, you can add your favourite herbs and spices, whatever you fancy doing. You can come up with your own combinations. If you want to serve this less soup-like and turn the liquid into more of a gravy, you can add a little bit of corn flour at the end and just simmer it until the liquid starts to thicken. It's entirely up to you. Personally, I like this sort of soupy stew type thing. My mother-in-law calls it a stoup because it's not quite a stew, not quite a soup, but it works really well and it's really easy to do. And more than anything else, I love having this soupy version of it because it means I can have a bit of crusty bread with it and I can soak up the excess liquid. It's absolutely delicious.